Here's a little Ben Johnson on how much the presence of Caleb Williams, the first overall pick in the 2024 draft, affected the decision to take the Bears job.
There's no doubt Caleb played a large component into my decision. He is a phenomenal talent that had, as many quarterbacks do, an up and down rookie year. Where I see my role is as a supporter of him. This offense will be calibrated with him in mind. We're going to build this thing. This is not simply a dropping of a previous playbook down on the table and starting there. Nope. We're ripping this thing down to the studs, and we're going to build it up with him first and foremost, and then with the pieces around him next.
You interviewed for a couple other jobs this cycle. What specifically about Chicago tipped the scales in the Bears' favor in you landing here?
The people, point blank. The interview process was excellent for me, answered all the questions I was looking forward to, and not to mention the family atmosphere that they clearly outlined was a huge selling point as well.
Does having a quarterback, because there's some other teams that don't necessarily have their franchise guy, how heavy did that weigh specific to this opportunity for you?
Having a quarterback helps.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in a year where there aren't a lot of easy answers out there in free agency or the draft. And I really do think the Jaguars would have been in play if Trent Baalke wasn't there. I really do. I'm not even going to condition it with really. I do, period. The Jaguars would have been in play, and that might have been the press conference they were having this week, and he might have been wearing a suit with the Jaguars colors. And, here we are again with business suit season. I thought we were getting away from that. Weren't we seeing a trend away from that where guys with their introductory press conferences don't wear suits because they never wear suits during games? You never see them in suits. You see them in a suit when they're hired and maybe when they're fired if they're there long enough to have a press conference on the way out the door.
Yeah, I mean, I still feel like the suit's pretty prevalent in that one. But we're going to talk to him later. You can ask him that. I think that would be a good one to ask him right off the bat. But either way, I thought it was an impressive first press conference. He answers things very thoroughly the way you want to hear it, and especially the part of what he said with Caleb Williams. Of course, that's a big reason why he's there. And the fact that, hey, it's not going to just be like, this is my offense, you learn it. It's going to be, hey, this is my offense, and, oh, you do this? Oh, wait, I'm going to add this to my offense. That's cool. Oh, wait, you do this really well? Ooh, I need to find more ways to do that too. And that's where I think Ben Johnson will thrive with Caleb Williams in Chicago.
By the way, I was being very discreet about the fact that we're going to be interviewing Ben Johnson later today because I still account for the possibility that when PR tells him that he's talking to us, he's going to say, oh, screw those guys, and it's not going to happen. So we'll see. We'll all find out whether or not we talk to Ben Johnson coming up at some point after the show, and you'll see it on YouTube and maybe in PFT Live tomorrow or wherever it ends up. You'll see it. If we do it, you'll see it. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.